Hi there. In today's podcast, we're going to explore a city of the future, where everything you need is just a 5-minute walk away. Can you imagine living in a skyscraper, lying on its side, or vacationing in an island paradise? Luxurious, yet run entirely on renewable energy. Or even skiing in a mountain resort, but warm enough for guests to have open-air bedrooms. This is no sci-fi movie. This is Saudi Arabia's NEOM project, where the future is being built today. If this sounds familiar to you, a while ago in podcast 566, I talked about the line and the NEOM project in Saudi Arabia. A huge number of you were intrigued by this project. And with such interest in the topic, I thought today I would give you an update. How about we explore the progress of this amazing project? I'll spark your imagination while remembering we're also here to sharpen your English language skills, particularly focusing on the British accent. And stay tuned, as towards the end I'll be talking about some of the things which aren't reported in the marketing literature. As with most things, there's two sides to the story. If you haven't listened to podcast 566, do go and have a listen. And you'll find it's all about amazing plans to construct a futuristic city in the desert. And the building brings with it new models for living in the 21st century and beyond. It really does sound like something from a sci-fi movie. But the reality is that people should be visiting and living in the first district of this new city, the Hidden Marina, by 2030. That original podcast, 566, went out in August last year. So let's have an update and learn some more about it today. First of all, remember we've got you covered when it comes to mastering English consonant pronunciation. For people who want to speak English more confidently. Consonant pronunciation is challenging and difficult in English. But all aspects of this are covered by the Adept English Consonant Pronunciation course. It does cover absolutely everything and all the odd words you need to know. This is available on our website at adeptenglish.com. For those of you who haven't heard the previous podcast, let me bring you up to speed. The Line is a city of the future, stretching 105 miles across the desert, sheathed in mirrored glass, and part of Saudi Arabia's ambitious project called NEOM, N-E-O-M. Essentially, imagine a skyscraper, but instead of going upwards, it stretches on its side across the desert. Quite a fascinating idea, isn't it? And imagine living in this futuristic city without cars. Can you picture having everything you need just within a 5-minute walk? So it's going to be a city 105 miles long and covering 13 square miles of land. If you want to travel along the line, there will be high-speed trains, and the longest journey time will be no more than 20 minutes, it's claimed. Unlike in many sci-fi movies, the building will be open at the top to let in the sunshine. And there will be parks and gardens and green spaces inside this city to make it pleasant and ensure good quality of life. How would you feel living in a city that runs on 100% renewable energy? That would be something most people would feel good about. And it's much easier to do that if it's in the design from the start. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is keenly aware of his country's wealth depending upon oil, and that if Saudi Arabia is going to remain a rich country, This source of income must be replaced. The hope is that the line and other parts of the NEOM project will attract residents, that means people who live there, and tourists from around the world to boost the Saudi Arabian economy.